Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us.
And now, here are your starting lineups as we get ready for the tip-off just moments away.
Tonight you need to make the most of your chances. Both of these teams are terrific on the glass.
Yeah, I'm curious if either side can get the edge in that department. They both have been so consistent when it comes to rebounding.
And that's going to be an interesting line to follow tonight, guys. You have to think that whoever gets the edge on the boards is going to be in control of the game.
It's stolen by Beckers.
Here's Agumbawale. Second chance shot.
And Segrist lays it in.
A really underrated part of Segrist's game, her rebounding.
Here's Sutton. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, late reaction for the defense. She's always going to convert that.
Outside Agumbawale.
The kick out to Beckers.
From outside, off the mark.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
They get it back. And the basket by Iriafin.
He got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
There's Agumbawale with the three. That's a no-go. And she's still looking for her first bucket after 2 shots.
Going forward, do you guys think the Wings have the best backcourt in the WNBA?
No doubt. They just might, guys. This is the brightest guard pairing in the league. You got the first overall pick in Paige Beckers as a generational talent. Then you're going to throw in former scoring champ Arike Agumbawale. I mean, how do you stop that duo?
Now here's Dolson.
Outside Citron.
Let's go with a 3. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Coach has to be furious. Obviously, a defensive lapse there. She is automatic from deep. If you leave her wide open, big mistake.
Iriafin with the ball. Pass to Angsler. Iriafin covered by Hines Allen. Here's Iriafin.
5 to shoot.
Over Hines Allen. The rebound by Segrist.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Guarded by Dolson. And it's good. 2 points.
No mistake on that one. Good work all around.
So it's Washington now.
Pass to Iriafin.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
And for the Wings, number 28.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Now here's Agumbawale. Tight defense on her.
Beckers outside.
The 3.
The shot's good on the assist by Maisha Hines Allen.
Yeah, good luck. If you're the player who has to guard her, it is never going to be an easy night.
Outside Citron.
Fires from deep. And she's good on the 3 ball.
She might not be the top sharpshooter in this league, but that's not a shot that D can afford to give to her.
Pass to Beckers.
And she can't answer back the 3-pointer offline. Here's Sutton. And she drops in the layup off glass.
That is Sutton's game. Get to the rim.
The Wings trail. Agumbawale,
Defended by Citron.
Agumbawale, no good.
And one thing teams liked about Kiki Iriafin going into the draft, her athleticism.
Yeah, Kiki was dunking in high school, explosive around the rim. She really improved her all-around game during her college years.
Beckers outside.
Can they get it for 3? And it's Arike Agumbawale with the triple.
Well, with how active Arike is offensively, that three-pointer is there for her. You just can't take everything away from Arike.
Pass to Iriafen.
Yes, it's good. Now here's Agumbawale.
Now here's Beckers.
And again, it's the wings from deep.
Well, using recognition and awareness, Agumbawale is able to make the unselfish delivery.
Pass to Iriafen.
There's the triple. No good. And she's 3 of 6 from the floor. There's Agumbawale with the 3. The Mystics pull it in. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Now Iriafen.
She's got 6.
Citron. Pass to Iriafen. Yes, great play by Sonia Citron to set it up.
Nice kick out after the D. It collapsed on her.
Now here's Agumbawale.
Defended by Citron.
A good look from Agumbawale. The wide open shot is on the money. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. The Mystics on top, leading by a point. And back in a moment as we'll get underway. A closely contested game here at the start of the second quarter. And for the Mystics, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I love the effort on the glass right out of the gate from them.
And it takes effort from all 5 players to get a rebounding advantage like this.
Here's Harris. And that misses. That would have put them up. The Mystics with the lead.
And the Mystics missed the playoffs by 1 game last year, a heartbreaker. So what do they need to do to improve?
Well, I'm looking at the 3 categories they finished last in. Rebounding, turnovers, and free throws made. All 3 of those have to get better this season if they want to get to the postseason. Puts her superb floor vision on full display. Harris is one of the more traditional point guards in this game.
And Agumbawale picks up the foul. That is the first foul of the game.
And I like the call. I thought the D was still moving.
Yeah, it looked like it, and she kind of slid underneath as she got to the spot, too.
Here's Austin. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Playing the big position. Shakira Austin has that shot as well, and it'll stretch the floor a little bit.
Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
Pass to Austin. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. 7-foot shot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
But you all see that painted area? It belongs to Shakira Austin. She takes it personal down low.
Down low, Miller, and that one drops for her.
She was 1 step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
And Washington has possession. An easy 2 points on the layup. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Offline from the top of the key jumper.
Yeah, she'll be disappointed with herself. That's one she expects to make.
Here's Austin. That one a tad offline to the right, but it drops in for her.
Opportunistic shot by Austin. Finds the mid-range look and doesn't waste it.
And the shot goes in.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Banked in off the glass. Here's Dallas now, trailing by 5.
A 2020 top 10 pick, Ty Harris broke out in 2024. year 5 of her career.
Averaging a career best 10.5 points per game. You mentioned she was drafted in 2020, started her career in the wubble. It's been a challenge for players like her who didn't have your average rookie year.
Basket good.
That's a clean look they gave her there, fellas. And I mean, she drains those, so I wouldn't give her too many of those looks if I was the defense.
Defended by Sheldon.
Clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly.
It's rebounded by Sheldon.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
From deep. The shot's good. Alicia Clark making the play.
Quality display of court vision from Clark. Her team is simply better when she's out on the floor.
Here's Harris. That one's off. Still out of sync. Stolen by Harris. Inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Pass to Austin. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's an 86% accuracy mark. And the Wings call time here.
For the Washington Mystics, it feels like they're starting a youth movement.
Yeah, they traded Ariel Atkins to Chicago, got the 3rd overall pick. This is a very young roster. They want to build around those 3 top 6 picks they drafted in 2025.
Here's Beckers. And Stephanie Dolson with the block.
A tremendous shot blocker. Dolson's length at 6'5" and defensive IQ lead the SWATs.
Shot from 12. And Washington again with the bucket.
Yeah, well, you're not going to miss too many of those looks.
Here's Beckers.
She's got 6. Pass to Jones.
Beckers outside.
And another miss by Dallas. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Here's Iriafin. Soft touch off the glass.
They've done good work with the ball. They've been moving and getting quality chances.
And their field goal percentage reflects that. They've been the much better team shooting the ball.
And it's not just about shooting, Brian, as you were just mentioning. It's about moving, cutting, all the little things.
3 on 3. With 4 on the clock. And again, Kiki Iriafin.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They've played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Mystics on top, up by 16. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter going. Hello and welcome back. 3rd quarter just about to get going and what has been a runaway of a game so far.
Iriafin really making a difference here.
Sheer dominance in the post by her so far, just tearing them to shreds when she gets the ball inside.
And getting it to her is the only hard part because once she's got the rock, she's automatic.
And stolen by Hines Allen.
Here's Beckers. Good D by Sonia Citron.
The Mystics on offense. 16-point lead, the largest margin of the game. Dolson, that one's on target from the wing.
Well, normally when we talk defense, we tend to lean towards bigs. So let's switch it around. Who's the best defensive guard perimeter player?
Well, Natasha Cloud stands out to me. She's got great reach, plays hard, and is just so experienced. She can see plays before they happen.
Yeah, she's great, but I'm going with Dejanay Carrington. She is relentless, plays with physicality, plus some serious attitude as well.
5 on the clock. From deep, Iriafen. Rebound, Dallas.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Outside, Heinz Allen. Misses the 3. Pass to Angsler. Here's Iriafen. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Well, she shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. You know, like we say, she's been making music all day long.
Guarded by Dolson. Three-pointer Beckers. That one doesn't drop.
It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around, get an easier shot.
Citron, shot is good.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
So it's Dallas now. One player who rocketed up draft boards over her senior year, Sonia Citron.
Well, with good reason. Citron was outstanding during her final college season. She's a pure scoring wing, and I would say that every team wants multiple players like her. Looking nimble on the attack, Angsler is great at not only getting inside, but finishing as well.
And the Wings call time here. The Wings making a switch here. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Now here's Heinz Allen. She's covered closely. Outside Agumbawale. Screen by Heinz Allen. Agumbawale, shot is off. And Washington has possession. Pass to Angsler. Expanding her range. And it's Paige Beckers with the rebound. And she makes that one.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
Arike Agumbawale on the wing. She's got 5. Here's the Mystics with the ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's Angsler. Good, and it's Sonia Citron picking up the assist.
Well, it's nice to see Angsler knock the triple down, because when she does this, the floor really opens up.
Pass to Heinz Allen. To the paint. To halt the run. And it's good on the layup.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Time called here. The Mystics decide to talk it over. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
18 feet out. Angsler, no good. Here's Dallas now.
2 minutes.
And here's Agumbawale. Pass to Beckers. Arike Agumbawale on the wing. Offline with the 3. And here's Iriafen. Add the basket to her impressive total. And that brings her to 10 of 14.
Her stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shots are falling for her.
When the Wings won the 2025 draft lottery, there was no doubt about who they'd be taking.
No, 0. It was always going to be Paige Beckers, a franchise-changing talent. Beckers brings tons of fanfare, and she's expected to make a major immediate impact.
Pass to Angsler. Now here's Iriafen. Here's Angsler, covered by Heinz Allen. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Agumbawale. Pass to Beckers. For 3. The Wings with another miss. Pass to Angsler. That one falls, coming off Stephanie Dolson's feet.
Well, you love the combination of skill and power that Angsler brings to the court.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Here's Beckers. The Mystics pull it in. Angsler with it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. From deep. Oh, nailed it!
Yeah. Some free points right there at the buzzer.
That was the definition of a prayer.
And it was answered.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Pass to James. Beyond the arc. And Clark pulls it down. And Washington has possession. Now Melbourne. Miller defending. And here's Citron. Takes the 3. Connects from 3-point range.
Look, I'm not sure who was supposed to pick her up, but someone's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving her that wide open.
Now James. Back to Gumbawale. To the middle. Now here's Harris. Defense right on her. And can't cash in from close range. Citron, shot is good.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Here's the Wings with the ball. And out of bounds, the Mystics will take it. The Wings making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
4th quarter, still young. Just over a minute played. Up top, it's Austin. Pass to Melbourne. Back to Austin. From 11 feet away. Misses off the right iron. Yes, once again. And she remains a perfect 6 attempts, 6 makes.
A solid distributor. Harris understands her teammates depend on her to get them involved.
To the inside. Here's Austin. It falls for her 7th bucket of the contest. She's 7 for 9 today.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Pass to Hines Allen. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Laser focused. Hines Allen was ready to fire the second she got the ball.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Wings.
There's no excuse for that turnover. That's just a straightforward pass gone wrong.
Agunbawale with it. Guarded now by Sheldon. Outside Agunbawale. And the 3 off target.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in for deep this half.
Pass to Austin. Shot from the wing. Rebound Dallas.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
Buries the long-range jumper.
I saw a little confusion amongst the D as to who was supposed to be guarding her.
Here's Melbourne. Guarded by Beckers. Pass to Austin. Score that one for her 8th field goal. 8 for 11, in fact, on an accurate night.
Hard to stop someone of Austin's height from finding the inside shot.
And the shot is good.
Great communication between teammates there.
And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Scott, covered by Hines Allen. That one falls. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Well, with a new Toronto team coming in 2026 and more international players getting drafted, the WNBA's global reach is growing.
And you look at upcoming draft classes, that will be reflected more so with the international players coming in and some of the recent high draft picks we've had from outside the United States.
Yeah, and it mirrors basketball continuing to grow on the international stage. So I'm excited to see the best players in the world playing right here in the WNBA.
And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
This one for three, and that one's good. Austin.
But right now, Austin is feeling it, and it would be wise to keep getting her the rock, keep feeding her.
To the paint. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Clark. Scott. And that one good.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get, trust me.
Now here's Agumbawale.
Defended by Sheldon.
Agumbawale, no good. Here's the Mystics with the ball. Pass to Austin. Takes it from 10. And she gets that one to go off the front iron.
And Shakira Austin is a fighter. Someone that takes contact head on and finds ways to finish.
Enrique Agumbawale drives in. Finds Allen from outside. Clark with it. Picked up by Beckers. Here's Austin. Lays it up and banks it in.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Beckers outside.
The Wings with another miss. And it's been a very successful stretch for them.
You're right. This is quite a run they're on.
2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Here's Sheldon.
And Washington again with the bucket.
Solid work right there. There's a big difference in field goal percentages of these teams in the second half.
And that difference has come about because we've got one team moving sharply, getting good shots, and the other just a little bit stagnant. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, one coach did his job at halftime. The other, not so much.
So it's the Mystics winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
This game really a defining game for what they can do when they're playing at their best. Being here at home helps, but the execution anywhere was terrific.
And that'll wrap it up